The challenge that spoke to me personally, that led me to want to get a group together to start Carefull, was older adults. Not the one that a lot of technology people like to talk about, but it's the biggest, fastest growing demographic. Two-thirds of deposits in the US are held by older adults. So it's where the money is. And by the way, when I say older adults, I do not mean elderly. I just mean retirement age
I know.
and thereabouts and beyond. There are 45 million people in the US who are in their 30s and 40s and 50s taking care of an aging parent.
Yep.
45 million. And that, just for the record, that's more people that have student loans. Everybody talks about student loans. Yet nobody talks about these people that have been pulled into their parents' money in some way.
Yep.
And so the risks, threats, and what happens to older adults, let alone what happens to the adults that are helping their parents out, for me, it just felt like such a massive opportunity to solve a real problem.
It's interesting. A lot of what we see in the industry and a lot of what's focused on is the lack of financial education for
Yeah.
children and
Yeah.
young adults coming up.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's extremely important. Many of us are taking a leadership stance in that. But you're right. They're going to be inheriting, or whether it's money or problems
Yeah.
or health care for their parents. We've talked about it. And this
Yeah.
is one of the things that excited me about Carefull was I had to take care of my parents financially and from a health perspective.
Yeah.
It was extremely overwhelming, and I'm in the business and I know what I'm doing. And having this tool was really helpful to protect them from outside actors.
They're going to inherit something. They're going to inherit money. They're going to inherit problems. They're going to inherit complexity.
Yep.
They're going to inherit a big fight with their siblings about what to do with mom and dad. This is not just, again, for the most elderly people. This is people in their 30s, 40s, 50s who have just been pulled into still independent parents who may need a second set of eyes or a little bit of oversight or some safeguards from a lot of the $28 billion of elder fraud that's now affecting older adults in the US.